Yo, I'm up early in the morning with my Karen robe on. I've been trying to avoid this Bronny and LeBron James subject as long as I can. I've really been trying to avoid it. I've been clicking not interested every time it's been popping up on the timeline because I kind of just got tired of seeing it, but I see it so much that now I got to speak on it. As a lifelong LeBron James fan, just about a lifelong LeBron James fan, we around the same age. Um, Watching his career as like an NBA fan, I used to watch basketball a lot more than I do now, but just being a fan of his work on and off the court, I'm highly disappointed in what's been happening with the whole Bronny situation. Now, this is not the first time it's happened because the same thing happened with Shaq's son, who it's a funny thing, but they had a similar situation. They both had like surgeries around heart problems, congenital heart problems. They both only averaged like 3, 4 points in college, and they both got drafted to the Lakers. But with LeBron James in particular, because our backstory is so similar, we both were children of young, single, teenage mothers. We both grew up in the public housing system, the projects. So we both know the struggles of growing up in and around dangerous, drug-infested environments riddled with gun violence. Some people who just don't care, addicts. Back in the day, used to have blue top, red top, crack vials all over the place. That's just no way for a kid to grow up. And to see a guy who made it out of a situation that, some of us can identify with growing up in, to make it out and succeed in every level at life to the highest degree, and then to turn around when you've already made it to billionaire status, companies all over the place, just success in every avenue, which means you're more than able to provide a high quality of life for your children at or above the same level, which means your children will never be broke. They will never be starving. To take an opportunity away from another kid that grew up in the same situation that you grew up in, just for the sake of your son's feelings, is wild to me. That's wild work to me, because you knew what it was like growing up in the projects, around gun violence, around those things, and you could not wait to get out of that and change your life. What if somebody else prevented you from getting to that situation because you were an All-American, the number one player in the country? What if somebody took that opportunity away from you to give it to their son who didn't earn it? Not to say that they don't want it and they're not passionate about it, but numerically and performance-wise, he did not earn it. What if somebody took that opportunity away from you? That's what happens. That is what's happening in this situation. Him getting his son drafted, and by the way, I'm a big fan, but real is real and truth is truth. Him drafting his son took generational wealth away from another kid who grew up in the same situation that he did. Nepotism goes on all the time. People do that with their own private companies. And if him or anybody else wants to do that in their own private companies, that's fine. The NBA is not his private company. So I have a problem with that. And like I said, I've been a lifelong fan, but this does not sit well with me, because when we succeed in life, we're supposed to reach back and open the door for other people. Not saying that, they don't in different ways, but this was a huge deal right here. So, it's just disappointing to see. Now, I know I might sound like a hater to some people, whatever, but truth is truth. And that's just my opinion. Now I'm done with this whole situation. I'm going to keep hitting not interested every time it come across my timeline. Peace.